Pisces and Pisces risings. I hope this full moon in Cancer reading finds you well. And let me say, this is impacting your 5th house. So perhaps you're having to let go of something related to children, childhood, creative projects, maybe your dating life, you know, something with that area of life. And this is as the sun is in your 11th house of colleagues, work colleagues, dreams, aspirations, ideals, soulmates, something along those lines you're focusing on right now while having to release these 5th house matters. By the way, if you watch your opposite sign Virgo, that might give you a little bit more insight because they're the same houses are being triggered, but in an opposite way, right? It's kind of a mirroring that's going on. So let's see what the tarot has to say about you. The main energy is 3 of Earth. I actually really like this. This is a very cooperative energy. Might have to do with a group dynamic and people coming together, sharing resources, applying mutual effort. I really like this. Let's see where this goes, okay? What is challenging you right now is 3 of Air. That's another 3. What's going on here? Is this a 3-party situation or somebody trying to get growth and expansion? But there's some separation here, okay? There might be a conflict of interest. Sorry about that. There might be a conflict of interest. There might be divided loyalties. And how you can feel more secure or heal this. 7 of Air, not a fan. What the heck's going on? You know, in the most positive light, I can say maybe getting another strategy, but I am seeing here intuitively there's a lot going on with communications, and the challenge may have been turning your back and not talking. There might have been separation and silence, okay? People turning their backs on each other is what I'm getting. And the way to heal this, somebody has got to tend to their own flock is what I'm getting. Tend to your own flock. Notice backs are turned over here between the birds. And I mean, the only people that are actually these 2 birds over here are talking to each other, but this is like gossip. This is like other people behind your back talking, right? In this card, we have now the woman doesn't have her back to the birds. The woman is facing. Some of you, I just heard facing your critics, something about facing your critics, and others of you tending to your own flock. It's a family situation. The goal, yeah, might be a children, childhood, nostalgia, something from the past that maybe you are trying to restore. Some of you are returning to something from your past, okay? Reminiscing or reuniting with someone from your past. Let me put that there. So it's an interesting message because I feel that there is this need to come together and to maybe reunite, or at least that needs to be a goal, but somebody's going to have to come up with a new strategy. And I hate to say it, maybe do things in secret with the 7 of Swords. Generally not a fan of that card because it's somebody that's kind of sneaking around, being evasive, being deceptive, maybe harboring secret dishonor. It's not usually a card that I'm a fan of, but it's almost like, you know, you're being advised to kind of go about this in covert means. You're going to have to cut something out in order to bring something to harvest and really get a blessing and get abundance in your life having to do with the past. And it might have to do with a career versus family, your ambitions versus your creations, or something with children or creative projects that is having to be cut out or released in order to get abundance in your life and stability and healing. Yeah, some of you moving or changing partners, hearing relocating, going through some kind of change, but the way you're doing it, I think you need to be, well, there's a sly fox. You need to be kind of clever, and yeah, this is kind of sneaking around, and I mean, I don't know that we necessarily need to put a negative connotation on it, although I tend to see that card in that way. Like this could be somebody, this could be work-related, changes with work, changes with colleagues. But for others of you, if this is not work-related, this could be somebody's really sneaky and clever about the way they're moving about, getting change in their life, and they're doing things in a way that maybe is evasive, okay? They're not telling everybody their business. Some people might not like it, might not think that it's of the highest good or integrity. there's something here. Something has ended with a man. There's some kind of ending or separation with a man. Let me see if I can get a word of affirmation. It's kind of a rough reading, if I may say so. It's a lot of swords, a lot of mental energy, and a lot of thinking about the past. I welcome miracles into my life. Be open to miracles today. You will experience a miracle each time you decide to let life love you a little bit more than before. I think this is about connecting yourself to people who share values with you, okay? It could be sharing resources with those people. It could be just people who are just going to cooperate and come together with you, and they're going to reciprocate in a very tangible sense. But I don't know why you're being advised to kind of move in a very covert manner towards getting these changes in your life. And you've gotten cut off from something, or something has ended and it's presented a challenge, and that might be why you're having to kind of go stealth on people, all right? There's some anger here, all right? Look at that. Some anger and hate, and it might be because there was something going on in your life that was like not workable, okay? And some resentment about it as well, that, you know, there was maybe a sense of powerlessness in getting something to come together the way you wanted. Jealousy might have showed up as well. I do see excitement about something. Somebody's inspired and feeling gratitude, and this might have to do with what you're creating, what you're co-creating, okay? So there's some positivity here. But you are being asked to surrender something. Again, it's probably going back to whatever that Three of Swords challenge is for you, where you've got to release your need to control the situation. And yes, if something very grievous has happened, something ended, it's very painful. I'm sorry. Listen, I got a Pisces stellium, so I'm right there with you. All right. This is about understanding that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, right? What did you lose? Was it cooperation? Was it loyalty? Was it the truth? Something from your past you lost. But your goal is to recover, restore that, to heal from that, so that you can come into abundance. Sometimes by not having things, that's when we really realize how important it is. So don't ask me how I know. Yeah, don't ask me. Okay. You are being asked to surrender, denial, accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. And surrender trust. Trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Really, that might be why you're having to operate in stealth, because other people may want to put their 2 cents in that's unsolicited, and their life path is not yours. So, you know, take a time out, catch your breath, be present with your own thoughts and energy, and let go of what's not helping the situation. And heal. You know, that's the goal with the Sun, is to heal something from the past that you lost, that was cut out of your life. And this is about acknowledging that these wounds need to be healed, and then giving yourself the time, space, and process necessary to find your wholeness again. Patience might be required. A lot of the signs are getting this, about love, being patient and kind always, and practice compassion. That's at the foundation. See things from a different perspective. That's going to help. Final advice for Pisces: co-create. A lot of signs are getting that. Well, who are you going to co-create with? Who shares values? Who's going to reciprocate? Big question, because that's going to tell you who you can build with and who you can't. Be blessed.